Welcome to my channel, Arielle-Viking Renter and Victuals. On this channel I run live streams 2 or 3 times each week where I shout out all my favourite channels and wonderful supporters. I love getting outdoors for a hike and enjoying nature and the fresh air, as well as performing all sorts of crazy antics. If you love my channel and wish to support it, please check out my merchandise store. Links are below in the description, where I have many different items of clothing. Also on my channel you can see many cooking videos that contain recipes of my own creation, food and drink reviews, unboxing and so much more. Please watch my videos in full and do consider becoming a member of my channel, which would be much appreciated. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and choose all alerts so that you don't miss any of my videos. Also, please share my videos with all your friends and family. Thumbs up and leave me nice comments. Thank you. Hi there everybody. Well, sitting out here with a cup of coffee. It's 7:05 a.m. on a Monday morning, so wishing all of you, my lovely viewers, a wonderful afternoon, evening. And currently it's 45 degrees Fahrenheit and it's a little bit damp out here as we've had rain all weekend, but never mind. And of course we'll have a few shout outs today and all the usual stories. So who do we have here with us at the moment? And I better share this out and hopefully we'll get a few people coming on to say hello to us all, and hopefully this tree above me won't be dripping on me, which, you know, that can be quite a problem here, but never mind. We'll just get this shared out and then we'll go on to our shout outs. So getting this all shared out and hopefully we get a few people coming by. And of course I haven't got my glasses on, so hopefully I can spell things right here. I don't really like wearing them, but I should. I really need to get new lenses, as you know, if I wear for a while it does sort of give me a headache. But anyways, never mind. And hopefully we get somebody coming by here. And I should share this out to Facebook as well, but I'll just see who's coming on here first, and I better message Hope for Life and tell her I'm on, and it would be great if she can drop by. Oh, and this is dripping here. But never mind. we'll move on to our usual shout outs. And of course, I better drink this coffee down before it all gets too cold. And how's my audio and video quality? I've used up all my high-speed data, so things are being choked down here to 10 megabits per second, but never mind. But we'll move on to our shout outs, and number one shout out, we're going to shout out Page Family Homestead, our journey back. As probably everybody now is aware, Andy is battling bladder cancer. He's had a couple of operations and he's now on chemo, which I believe 5 or 6 days per week. And I believe he's to start radiation treatment fairly soon, if he hasn't already. So please do keep Andy Page in your thoughts and prayers. And also please keep his wife Peggy in your thoughts and prayers as well. I pray to the Lord that Andy does get healing, and I pray to the Lord that Peggy is supported with all the stress and extra heartache. So I'll show you Page Family Homestead, our journey back, their channel banner, and we'll run their link. If you're not subscribed to their channel, please do subscribe, smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch their videos in full and give them plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling them that Arielle sent you. And if you could run their playlists, as Peggy's not able to get up quite the amount of videos as she usually does, and so watching their playlists will help them out immensely. And also I believe on one of their last videos there's a GoFundMe link, so if anybody could help Andy and Peggy out with a GoFundMe just to go towards all the extra cost of gasoline and whatnot, that would be much appreciated also. So I'll run their channel link and shout them out. Just waiting for this thing to catch up. Outdoors with Big Matt. Hi there, Matt. Great to see you and thank you for coming by. And I must get your channel banner up and we'll run a shout out for you as well. And thank you for always coming by in my live streams. I really, really, really appreciate that. So, trying to get your channel link up and we'll shout you out. So, Outdoors with Big Matt. If you're not subscribed to his channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling him that Arielle sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So I'll run Matt's channel link and shout him out. So just getting everything up here on this device, and we'll shout out your channel and hopefully we'll get a few more followers your way. So just trying to get this channel link to post, and once it's posted up, Outdoors with Big Matt, please check his channel out. It's dripping here, but it did rain all weekend pretty much after my last live. It sort of pretty much rained all weekend, on and off, but most of the time raining, so everything out here is fairly wet, but clear skies here at the moment. And thank you for running the channel link for your friend Go Outdoors. And so I'll follow your friend's channel there as well, and we'll show you his channel banner and give him a shout out. Go Outdoors. And I just smashed the bell there, as I'm going to have a watch and a follow of your friend's channel as well. So thank you, Matt, for shouting out your friend. And we'll have a bit of a look at the creek at the moment, as I know everybody likes to look at that instead of looking at me. Oh, you're most welcome there, Matt. Oh, Shasta Valley Outdoors. Hi there, Travis. Great to see you. I haven't seen you for ages, so really, really great to see you. And I'll put your name in blue so that you can run some links as well there, Travis. Yeah, I've been running the live sort of 2 or 3 times every week as usual for a long time, and it's sort of a great chance just to you know, connect with everybody in the community. Oh, I see, that's why we haven't seen you for a while, Travis. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I hope you're all on the mend now. Yeah, that thing, I won't say it by name on here, is you know, we sort of get dinged pretty quickly if we mention that thing on here. Oh, you're going to get a new laptop today? You hope? Wow, that sounds cool. And should make things a bit easier, I hope. And we'll have a bit of a look at the creek, and then we'll give you a shout out too, Travis, and run your channel link. My nose is dripping. It is officially springtime here, but the way the weather pattern looks, I'd say spring sort of started in middle August, really. And the plum tree here has even finished blooming long ago and is fully in leaf, so I always think once those things start to bloom, spring is sort of here. But we'll flip the camera around and we're going to have a bit of a look at the creek, as the water level's up a bit high at the moment, but that's because of all the rain that we had here over the weekend. Excuse me, coughing. And this place here, Lockdown City, Victoriastan Prison Island, is under its usual ongoing lockdown. But we'll have a bit of a look at the creek, and it's all very muddy down here as the water was up higher and all the heavy rain and whatnot, so I don't think I'll walk right down to the edge. And the water looks all fairly stirred up and not as clear as usual because of all the rain. So giving you all a good look at that, and then we'll go back to where we were sitting and see what messages I've missed. And this creek is tidal, and there's a public walking trail on the other side of the creek, and the beach about 400 yards further back behind the walking trail. So we'll just go back to where we were sitting and I'll see what messages I've missed, and we'll run a few more shout outs. And hopefully I've got this thing aimed up okay, then I'll be in the middle of the screen. It always can be a bit of fun getting this aimed up correctly. And I'll just see what I've missed here and who's come on. And anybody with a community tab, please do feel free to shout this chat out, this live stream out, or also on your own social media as well, and hopefully we get a few more people by. So we'll see who's come on here. Oh yes, I know, Travis, well, I can't even speak of them too much here, as you know how things are. Oh yes, doing much better, Travis. All your forests are closed here due to fires. Yeah, that's really discouraging, Travis, and yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, it is insane what they're doing. Oh, hi there, Hope for Life. Great to see you, Jocelyn, and thanks for coming by. I really appreciate you dropping by. And I don't know when lockdown here is going to finish. I don't think anybody does. And, you know, it's just, it's a never-ending story, and it's Groundhog Day, and we're currently under the full gamut of restrictions. Walk out your door for your allowed 2-hour exercise, and you're supposed to muzzle up, even though you're outdoors and alone. People are not supposed to gather in groups of larger than 2. And at the most, maybe 3 if one of them is a small child, you know, for example, mum and dad and baby. But otherwise, no more than 2. Curfew from 9 PM to 5 AM every night. Travel restrictions, you cannot go further than 3 miles from home. Only allowed out of your own property for 4 or 5 reasons. One which involves allowed 2-hour exercise per day. 1 person per household only allowed to go to the supermarket per day. Yes, Travis, it does sound like prison, and well, I do call this place Prison Island for a good reason. Oh yes, some product reviews, Travis. That will be brilliant. Yeah, I've never been either, but living in this place now, I can say I have been. But, you know, my big dream is just to get out of here and get out of this country and never, never, ever, ever return. It's just, you know, not a nice place, and it's not the friendly, nice place that it was in the 90s or early 2000s. And, well, politicians, what can I say about them? The whole bloody lot of them here have got their snouts in the trough. But, you know, we can't even speak of those things too much, unfortunately. And we'll go on to a few more shout-outs, and I'll get your channel up here, Travis, and we'll shout you out. And hopefully we get some more people coming by. Oh, Go Outdoors, great to see you. I've got to watch some of your videos later after this live stream now. I wasn't following you, but I've given you a big follow and smashed that bell because it looks like you've got some very interesting videos there. So I'll definitely be checking out your channel later, Go Outdoors, and leaving you plenty of those and plenty of nice comments. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Some more supporters on my channel is most welcome, and I'd really love to have many more supporters, of course, and get a lot more views, which, you know, for obvious reasons. You know, with the probably see the super chat icon down there, so you know, we all know what that means. And you know, I want YouTube to actually become, you know, quite a support economically, as jobs are all gone here now, and you know, most of the mom and pop businesses are permanently closed, and you know, there's a few restaurants that are still opening up, but they're takeout only. They cannot sit-down services, but only takeout. So Uber Eats and the like are all the big winners out of all this. And the only shops allowed open here are like supermarkets, grocer stores, you know, anything selling fresh food, you know, that people can take home and cook, or essential goods like that. News agents, oh, because the government really wants the fake news to get out. Pharmacies, and, you know, anything sort of medical associated, but that's it. Everything else is shut down. Kmart, for example, or Target, they're shut down. Click and collect only, or online sales, which, you know, online sales and they mail out to you, or click and collect where you can actually sign into the door and just wait at a counter at the door of the shop, and they will bring your goods out to you. So, you know, you cannot even go into Kmart to buy yourself a new t-shirt or what have you. You know, it's all very depressing and nasty. Oh, I should get your channel up here, Travis. You know, talking here too much, and I sort of got sidetracked with what I was going to do. Oh, awesome, Go Outdoors. I really appreciate that after a shower and dinner. I don't always remember everybody's name, but yeah, please introduce yourself, Go Outdoors, and I'd love to know who I'm speaking to. My full name, Ariella Anastasia Janjawati. The Viking bit, Arielle-Viking, well, that actually comes from my genetic background. The biggest part of my genetic background is actually Scandinavian, so I've claimed the Viking bit there. But before I yabber away too much, I'll get your channel link up here, Travis, and we'll give you a big shout out. So, Shasta Valley Outdoorsman, and getting up Travis's channel here, and I'll show you his channel banner and shout him out. And Travis is situated in the mountains of North California. That's right, isn't it, Travis? So giving everybody a good look at Travis's channel banner, and if you're not subscribed to Travis's channel, please do subscribe. Smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and that would be much appreciated. So we'll now run Travis's channel link and shout him out. So Shasta Valley Outdoorsman. And how's your brother going, Travis? I haven't seen anything from Jack for a while on YouTube. I don't know if the alerts are getting buried, as you know, that often happens too. But yeah, how's Jack going? And I must search up his channel to see if I haven't missed anything. And maybe you could run Jack's channel link, please, Travis. Oh yes, Northern California in the shadow of Mount Shasta, and of course, yes, that's where the Shasta Valleys come from, obviously. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Travis, and oh, sorry for bringing that up, and ooh. I think I might have said the wrong thing, asking about, yeah. So we'll just leave off on that subject there, Travis, out of respect to you, and yeah, hopefully you will have some better times coming very soon. Oh, this coffee's getting cold quickly, and I'm out of coffee now again. Phone bill last week, so you know, phone bill and internet, so that sort of cleaned me out pretty well. So no coffee until next week, I'm afraid. Oh, no worries. No problem. Oh yes, go outdoors. Your name is Greg O'Day. Just a good old Irish name from the area of Cork, Ireland, but you're from the States in Pennsylvania. Wow, that's wonderful. And really, really great to meet you, Greg. Well, my background is that I grew up in Jakarta, Indonesia, basically. I was an adoptee, and my mum, I was born in Melbourne, but I took off, you know, fairly young. I took off from this country at 16 and a half. I just had to get away from them, and I had a pen pal in Jakarta, Indonesia, and they were really nice, and they kept saying to me, oh, you should get out of there, come here, come here, come here. So I went to Jakarta, Indonesia, and I actually lived in Indonesia for 18 years. Then I moved to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia and lived there about 9 months. And then moved to Bangkok in Thailand, and I lived there, oh, I think about 10 years or more. A long, long time, and I've only been in Melbourne 5 years, and I really regret coming here. It wasn't the friendly, relaxed country of the 90s, but my actual background is that my dad was an American and an American serviceman, and I found that out through the DNA sites. And you know, I've got the information on my parents now, so I know where I fit in. I don't consider myself Australian. I never have, and I consider myself American, to tell you all the truth. Oh yes, Travis, you were raised to believe you were Irish. A recent DNA study shows that you're almost half German. That is very interesting. I do have a good proportion of German in my DNA, but the biggest amount is Scandinavian or Nordic. And, you know, the rest of it is some German, some Irish, and some far northeastern European. So I guess you could say I'm the ice princess according to my DNA. Yeah, it's just not the place it used to be, Travis. It's got very nasty too here. It's not friendly like it was. I believe if you get out in the countryside, it's probably the people are a lot more friendly, and I don't have many Australian channels that follow me, and the few that do are actually away from Melbourne and Sydney and out in the countryside, and you know, very different people than what you see in Melbourne or Sydney, of course. Well, it used to be a party country in the 90s, yes. Yes, that's true, Travis. You know, the couple of times I came back in the 90s to visit when I was living in Indonesia, you know, there was clubs that were open till like about 4 or 5 a.m. and, you know, a real party country and that sort of thing, but that's no more. And actually there was a lot of controversy, and dear leader, the state premier, was jumping up and down about people buying takeout alcohol and just sitting down and drinking it by the beach instead of, you know, locking themselves up in their homes. And so he brought in a new law: must not remove your mask to drink alcohol. Which, you know, that's the sort of petty and nasty place that it's become. And I'm sure a lot of the people who remember, you know, better times and freer times here are probably, you know, very upset, and you know, the servicemen are probably rolling in their graves, you know, with everything that's gone on here. Yeah, well, it's nothing like that now, I'm afraid. No more shrimps on the barbecue, because, you know, you're not allowed to gather to have a family barbecue with a couple of friends, or you know, family members that live in a different household or what have you. That's all been banned now. No visitors to your house, meaning absolutely no visitors. So, you know, it's all very sad, and, you know, I'm sure that a lot of the servicemen who fought, you know, so hard for freedom and what was right are absolutely shattered with what's happened here now. It is heartbreaking. we can't even speak of those things too openly, I'm afraid. So we'll move on to a few more shout outs, and there's always plenty of channels I want to shout out, and I always seem to forget everyone who I'm going to shout out. But another very great channel, and he'll probably, if he doesn't come in today, he'll run my live stream again later. We're going to give a big shout out to Todd Autry. So we'll get up Todd's channel banner and we'll run Todd's channel link and give him a shout out. And he's been a great supporter of my channel, so I must shout him out. So I'll get up his channel banner here and we'll run his link. Todd Autry, if you're not subscribed to Todd's channel, please do subscribe. Smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell him that Ariella sent you. And Todd's a herpetologist. He has a lot of very interesting videos of all the different snakes that he sees, and also reptiles, insects, I think he's got some on some turtles, some on some lizards, so all very interesting. And Todd often does run oh, excuse me. Oh, coughing here, excuse me. Todd often does run live streams where he speaks of different wildlife issues, and Todd also is a great believer in freedom and rights, so please do check out Todd's channel, and I'll run his channel link and give him a big shout out. Well, thank you so much, Greg. Great to meet you. Yes, dinner is ready, so you have to go. I wish you a wonderful supper. And so great to meet you, and so great to see you coming by. I'll just run Todd's link and shout him out. Oh, Britain Farms Homestead. Hi there, great to see you, and thank you so much for coming by here. And I will get your channel link up here in a minute, and we'll give you a big shout out too. Oh yes, I'm just doing the same here. It's forever lockdown in this place. What can I say? All very depressing. But we won't speak of that too much, and we'll move on to a few more shout outs, and we'll give Britain Farms a shout out too. And run your channel link. So just getting up your channel here, Britain Farms Homestead. If you're not subscribed to their channel, please do subscribe. Smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch their videos in full and give them plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling them that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So I'll just run Britain Farms Homestead channel link, and hopefully you can all go and check their channel out and give them a big follow. So So just getting up their channel link here and shouting them out. Waiting for this thing to catch up. Things slow down a bit at times with this device since I'm running it from a hotspot from the phone that I'm filming from. And if you're new to my live streams, please do check out the links down below in the description. I have a GoFundMe link, just if anybody was feeling extremely wealthy and would like to throw $5 or something my way to help me move out of this place, as the economy has been absolutely devastated here, and we've all lost our jobs due to all these abuses and restrictions, so that would be much appreciated. I also have a donation link where, you know, if somebody would like to donate towards my channel, and that goes towards expensive filming equipment, you know, like cameras, power banks, tripods, ring lights, the cost of the data connection. I use a mobile data connection and a high speed limit of 500 gigabyte per month, but unlimited data. So once that 500's gone, it's choked down to 10 megabits per second. And of course, when it's choked down to 10 megabits per second, uploading new videos to YouTube takes almost forever. But it does seem to hold a live stream okay, so that's a bonus. And I use over 1,000 gigabytes of data every month running this channel, so you know, you can sort of imagine that I certainly need to have a big data plan. But anyways, I also have a link down in the description for my merchandise store. This hoodie that I'm wearing is an example, and it's situated on Teespring. And there I have hoodies, t-shirts, and of course many colours, not just pink like this one, and I have 2 or 3 different designs, and I have a new design out that I need to order a sample of myself, and so that I can show you all. And that's a photo of me sitting in front of the creek, and a message of may freedom prevail on that one. And also I have leggings, bike shorts, phone covers for Samsung and iPhone, stickers, tote bags, cups, glasses, mugs, all that sort of thing. So if you could support my channel and advertise my channel by getting some merchandise, that would be much, much, much appreciated. I also offer memberships to my channel, and I have 3 levels. $4.99 per month is the lowest level, and that will give you exclusive stickers that, you know, smileys that go beside your name when you comment on my videos or are in my live streams. And there'll also be some exclusive member only videos and posts and that sort of thing. Level 2 at $9.99 per month, I will have more extra exclusive member only content, member only chats and live streams, plus all the advantages or privileges of the lowest level. And the top level, $24.99, I will have all the privileges of the 2 lower levels, or benefits of the 2 lower levels, plus on top of that an ongoing 10% discount for my merchandise from my merchandise store, and also link up with social media. So, you know, if you could anybody consider membership to my channel, that would be much appreciated also. But anyways, I'll open this and we'll just see what I've missed and what everybody's had to say. And if you haven't already done so, please do smash the thumbs up for this live stream, and so help tell YouTube that people really want to watch my live streams, and so YouTube will recommend it out a lot more. That would be much appreciated. Just saying here what I've missed. Oh yes, low budget, yes, I know what you mean, non-existent budget, yes Travis, that's exactly what it is here, budget in the red, the negative, I know exactly what you mean. Oh yes, that's all fair enough, you're on your phone right now and can't get to... yes, I always will keep these live streams up, and I'll ask anybody who does watch the live stream later to please play the chat replay once that becomes available. It does sort of often take a little while for it to render up on YouTube that the chat will replay, but please do if you can, and click on the channel links that we share here. Oh yes, you have to run, but thank you so much for dropping by here, Britain Farms. I really, really, really appreciate it. And you know, if anybody's looking for something to watch, I did put up a short video yesterday. I hadn't sort of planned on putting one up, but there was an initiative that was mentioned the other day on a live stream, We Remember 9/11, and so for such an important post I had to you know, go and quickly make a video and post a video for that. And there's a big playlist of all of the videos on there, I believe, so if you can go and check that out, that would be wonderful. And the address for that, you could just hit search on YouTube, hashtag we remember 9/11. So I'll just actually, I'll print up the hashtag here just so you know, anybody who wishes to check that out can do so. We remember 9/11, so just getting that up here, and you can just search that hashtag in YouTube search, and the playlist will come up with all the different channels, videos who contributed to that initiative. And I think there's something like about 17 or 18 videos on that playlist now, all very wonderful and a very important message. My nose is dripping here. Oh yes, Travis, you have to catch up with everybody and you haven't watched for a while. Yeah, I totally understand. Are you finally able to enjoy a good cappuccino again? No milk for 2 weeks was pretty hard. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Hi there, Todd. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming by. I did give you a big shout out earlier, as I generally do on my live streams. And really, really, really great to see you here today, Todd. And oh, I see. I've got to quick put this. Go outdoors. Shout out to Outdoors with Big Matt. Wow. Well, I'm going to smash the watch later on this one and put it on my watch later list. And I always run watch later of an evening without, instead of watching, free to air or traditional TV, is I've switched off traditional TV. I haven't watched mainstream media and mainstream TV for the last probably 3 or 4 years. I've just I've switched it off and disconnected it with all the BS that's on there. And I watch YouTube instead of TV, and everybody, so many wonderful creators and wonderful videos. Everything on YouTube that I watch, it's far more entertaining and far more educational than anything on the mainstream TV channels. So I have my TV just running onto the internet, or running from a hotspot, and so I watch YouTube videos on a 55-inch television, and I can really tell the difference where some people are able to get their videos up in 2160p and 60 frames per second. So I get my own videos up in that same high resolution myself. I had been for a long time, filming my videos in 4K and 60 frames per second, and then I had only put them up at 1440 or something or other, but for the last, well, basically all this year, everything I've put up has been at 4K, 60 frames per second, as I just think, oh well, I just want it to be, a good experience for those watching on a large screen, as I watch on a large screen myself. And so I'm often having to, when I'm watching something on my watch later list, which I do every night, I have to open another device just to comment, as commenting on a TV is near impossible. I mean, you can easily enough thumbs up on a TV, but to try and write out a comment, sort of, with all the letters, sort of, the little arrow thing, it's just near impossible. So I have to open another device to actually comment. Oh yes, I see. Maybe that's your internet connection is too slow or whatever to get it uploaded in. But I'll upload it in 4K, and sometimes it'll take like about 2 or 3 days to render up to full 4K. So, I often have things waiting in YouTube, set as private until they render up to a high resolution before I let them drop. And I have a video that'll be premiering tomorrow at about, that'll be about 7 p.m. Central Time, and that video took about 4 days, nearly 5 days to render up fully to 4K 60 frames per second after I uploaded it. So, you know, it often will take a long time to render up, so, you know, something you think's only going to end up at 1080, if you go back and check a couple of days later, it might even be up at the 2160p. It just takes a long time, and especially if you're filming 60 frames per second instead of only 30, it seems to really take a long time to render up, I found. Oh yes, Travis, you're on rural Wi-Fi, yeah. I totally understand that. And is that through like a mobile internet connection, Travis? I use mobile internet myself. There is a fibre optic cable that goes past the front of the house, but this is only a rental house. And also the what they call it, the NBN here, the fibre optic, and it's all sort of through the government. It's not very reliable, the fibre optic that's through the government, and you know, there's quite often outages, and quite often it's not sort of providing the advertised speed, so I've never gone with that, and I just much rather have a mobile internet, and then, you know, wherever I go I can take that with me. Oh, satellite internet comes through a router and a dish, yeah. Well, I do have that set up in the house, but not with the satellite, with a SIM card Wi-Fi thingy and a router for that. But I sort of, where that's sitting in the house, it was rather slow down where my part of the house is, so I actually just hotspot everything through my phone now. And, you know, when I'm not running a live stream, I'm actually got my phone running a hotspot, and the TV is actually hotspotted onto the phone so that I can watch what I like. But anyways, makes things all very interesting. And oh, we're only showing up 1 thumbs up here, so I better actually refresh this. I think it's probably just all hung up with all the links I've shared, and I think I should have more than 1 thumbs up here, I hope. But you know, that might be possible. I only have the 1 thumbs up too, so I might just you know, refresh all this thing and reboot this thing, and we'll just get this back up, as things do hang up with this device. Oh, you see 8? Oh yes, now I've refreshed, I see 8 too. Oh, surprise, surprise, I don't see any of those. Beauty. Sometimes we get a few of those. There is 1 or 2 trolls that like to give those out, but more fool them, as you know, according to YouTube, that doesn't make any difference, and it just counts as an interaction. So it doesn't really make any difference, so more fool to the trolls who like to hit those. Yeah, I think we've all got those, Travis. You know that you've, I guess you know that you've made it on YouTube once you start getting a few of those, Travis. It seems to be something that just, you know, goes with the territory, and I think there's probably a group of, you know, very unhappy people that could never create anything themselves, and they're jealous of others who do create videos, and so they just wish to show their disapproval, and even leave some nasty comments. And you know, of course, a lot of those that leave nasty comments don't have a channel at all, no uploads, and of course they're not showing their face on their channel, and you know, a faceless channel. And I guess it's a bit of a power trip for a lot of those people. Oh yes, you're a pretty opinionated guy, and you make a lot of comments on YouTube. It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, yeah, there's some people that on YouTube that you know, they'll see a comment that they don't like, so they'll just go and check out the channel or whoever made, you know, the comment that they don't like, and they'll go and you know, troll that person. And it does seem to be these days a lot of the people who are supporting more, you know, content from the left and have views more from the left are attacking more conservative voices. That seems to be what it is these days. Excuse me. Oh yes, the anonymous ones are the bravest. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure, Travis. Yeah, God forbid that their real name and their real photo would come up next to their brave comments. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I'm going to have to run up and get this coffee refilled and another hot coffee, so I'm going to run up and get another hot coffee, so I'll be back pretty soon. I've got to get things set up through this Streamlabs that I can actually invite guests up through a panel, but that's a pay-only feature through Streamlabs, but it would be something, you know, nice to set up if I could. I've got to work out if I could. I might be able to run it through the phone. I might have to you know, run it through a computer to actually do that, you know, like StreamYards does. And of course, doing a lot of, you know, live streams outside here, that would be a bit of a hassle. I should get a tablet to do that with. I did have a tablet, but I sold that with the way the economics are in this place. I was a bit short, and it was an old tablet, and would often give me trouble, so I ended up selling it for $50, as I really needed the $50. So maybe if economics get a bit better, or you know, somebody sent me a dono, I might get another tablet someday. But anyways, never mind. Yes, that's exactly who. Yes, Travis. Yes. Yeah, computer programs. Yeah. I used to know a lot more about computers, but I sort of I don't know, for the last, you know, 15 years or so, you know, once these cell phones really sort of started becoming all the rage and started becoming a lot more powerful, I've sort of done less and less with computer, and I do have a computer that I use, and I use that more with Creator Studio and TubeBuddy, you know, just for post-production, you know, post-edit work, and you know, setting SEO and all those things. I actually do my editing with a Samsung Note Ultimate and computer both together. What do you call it? When you synchronize the computer with your phone, and the computer's providing all the RAM and, you know, the horsepower to do what I've got to do, and the other phone, I mean, providing all the RAM and the horsepower what I need to do, and the computer providing the large screen that I can see what I'm doing. As this phone actually that I use has got a much higher RAM than what the what my computer's got, so it's got over double the RAM of my computer. Well, actually it's 3 times the RAM. The computer's like about 4 gigabytes of RAM, and this phone's 12 gigabytes, so you know, I sort of prefer having a lot more power and that sort of thing when I'm editing, so all very interesting. Oh, thank you, Hope for Life. Oh, I wonder what happened there. I should check if I've got it switched on. Oh, that's me. That's my fault. That's my fault, Jocelyn. Arielle blur so much that I didn't even have it switched on. Oh. A big thank you, Jocelyn. I'll bring up, I'll check my email, because it should actually show through my email then. Oh, yeah, Arielle blur. I thought I had it switched on. You know, the alerts, and that's what happens when I sort of wake up early and, you know, think, you know, I'm going to go live. I woke up at about 5 AM this morning. I didn't need to wake up quite that early. I had my alarm set for 6, but of course, waking up an hour early, it's just impossible to get back to sleep after that. So, you know, I woke up rather earlier than what I would have liked to have. Oh, well, thank you, Jocelyn. I just looking in my email here. So if everybody here could type Jocelyn or Hope for Life legend. Wow, thank you. A big thank you for that. Actually, I'm nearly out of ciggies, so I'll go towards some more of those. Thanks so much, Jocelyn. And some more coffee, as I'm nearly out of coffee, so oh wow, thank you. That's so appreciated. Oh, thank you, Hope. Thank you. That's so appreciated. Yes, it will definitely help. That'll get me some ciggies and some coffee and some ramen. Or some cheap noodles. I might just get some cheap, you know, pasta noodles. As I have a couple of frozen trays of curry that I made, so you know, I can heat those up and put them with pasta. as I'm out of rice, but rice is something I shouldn't eat too much of anyway, so I'll buy some cheap pasta, and that will pad that curry out for the week, and a bit more butter and a bit more bread and a bit more jam and peanut butter, and I'll be all good for the week. A huge thank you, Jocelyn. I really appreciate that. And yes, I went and switched that on then. You know, I'd forgotten to switch it on, and I've gone and switched it on, so all good. Yeah, thank you so much, Travis, and yeah, you're so lucky that you've got somewhere where you can have a few hogs. That's one thing I really would love, and of course I'm not living in a place where I can do that, to you know, to have chickens and hogs. I'd love to have fresh eggs, and I'd love to have you know, some homegrown bacon or pork or that sort of thing. I do know how to make my own bacon, although I'd love to get a smoker to be able to smoke it, but of course that's down the track someday, when I can afford it. But yes, have a wonderful Sunday there, Travis, and a big thank you for coming by. I really appreciate seeing you. And I better run up and get myself another coffee. I made a big pot of the last lot of ground coffee that I had, and percolated a big pot up, so you know, I'll get like half a cup and just microwave that up. Oh, we've got some drops of rain. Oh, it's starting to cloud up here. Hopefully we don't get rained on here. But anyways, I'm just going to run a message here before I run up and get myself another coffee. Hope for Life legend. And of course we've got to shout out another legendary channel again once I come back. Oh yes, that's awesome, Travis. You have chickens and hogs and sometimes a steer. Wow. Yes, some fresh beef. Now that sounds wonderful. Oh, you're most welcome, Travis. And a big part of my live streams is that I do run Oh, well, thank you, Hope for Life. You really are a legend. Yes, I will buy something better for me to buy other than noodles. I wasn't going to buy ramen, as I can't stomach that stuff anymore, but yeah, I'll go and, you know, I'll go and buy some cheap chicken pieces and some vegetables or something like that. Yes, you know, a little bit of cheap chicken and heaps of, you know, good frozen vegetables. That's the cheapest way to buy vegetables. I've only got like a handful of frozen green beans left, so, you know, I'll go and buy some corn and some more beans and, you know, maybe some frozen broccoli if I can find some of that at a good price, as I haven't had broccoli for a while, and I actually like broccoli, but it's so expensive at the moment. So I just, you know, buy the snap frozen broccoli. So yeah, thank you, Hope for Life. You know, I'm just about in tears. Just, you know, that's just so appreciated. And I will run up and get myself another cup of coffee, but I'm going to do another big shout out for a wonderful channel who has helped my channel so much, and you know, the advice that he's given. And he's a larger channel, and he's one who does support small channels, even though he's a large channel. I'm going to shout out Dustin of Bushcraft Tools, and I know that he also follows Karen and a few other channels, and I will shout out Karen in a little bit as well. As if she's not in my live streams, she's so often in my premieres, and if she can't catch me, she'll always watch my videos later, so I've got to give a big thank out to her later on. But first up, we'll give Dustin of Bushcraft Tools a big shout out. If you're not subscribed to Dustin's channel, please do subscribe, smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling him that Arielle sent you, and that would be much appreciated. Yeah, thank you, Hopeful. It really does give me a smile. It gives me tears too, but you know, tears of, you know, good tears, not unhappy tears or angry tears, you know what I mean. We're going to run Dustin's channel link and shout him out before I forget to do that. Yes, such a cool dude. Yes, absolutely. And I finally got a chance to catch up with his mushroom video last night. I'd had it sitting in my watch later list for a while. I did catch his latest pretty soon after he uploaded it. What he'd been up to, and you know, just showing the clips from all the different festivals and bushcraft shows that he'd been at, and why he hadn't finished building his log cabin yet. And that was a really cool video. Maybe you could run the link for that video, that last video of Dustin's, please, Jocelyn, and we'll shout that video out. While I quickly run up and get myself another cup of coffee. And I can have a full cup this time, as I will buy some more coffee when I'm at the shops a bit later. So back out here with another cup of coffee, and that will have to probably cool down just for a minute before I can drink it, as it's rather hot. But yeah, I'll definitely be going to the shops to get some more of this a bit later on. Oh, that is hot, but it's good. And I find, yeah, I cannot function that well without coffee. So yeah, definitely. Oh yes, Hope. I love how he starts the video with that guilty look on his face and let's explode. Yes, I love it. It's just an awesome intro. I really love to watch Dustin's videos, and of course, you know, Dustin's channel is one of my favourites, and always must watch. And when the alerts pop up for that, if I'm not able to watch it immediately, it always goes onto my watch later list. But I generally watch Dustin's videos 2 or 3 times just to take everything in. And of course, Mike of TA Outdoors is another one that I'll watch 2 or 3 times just to take in. I really do enjoy watching Mike's videos as well. And you know, for those of you who are watching here and are interested in a great bushcraft channel and outdoors channel, I would certainly recommend to watch TA Outdoors and follow Mike's channel as well. And we should run his link and shout him out, as you know, it's a channel I really enjoy watching. And sometimes I'm a bit slow on commenting there, but as you know, I get rather busy. But we will shout him out, as I think he's a wonderful channel. I know that he will never shout me out, I'm sure, although I have caught Mike a couple of times in Dustin's live streams, Dustin of Bushcraft Tools, and Mike has given some great answers to my questions when, you know, I've asked a question. And I remember one question I asked him was about music, and how he doesn't use a lot of music nowadays in his videos, as it's all quite problematic. So that was a great answer, and you know, great advice. And a large channel on 1.95 million subscribers, but a really wonderful guy. And so I'll run his channel link and shout him out, as it's a channel that I really enjoy watching. So just getting his link out here, and I haven't got my glasses on, so hopefully I spell things right. But you know, a recommended channel, and if you're not following him, please do follow him, and leave him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell him that Arielle sent you, as he's probably well aware who Arielle is. And who knows, he may have even watched a couple of my videos on, you know, we don't know, a lot of larger channels will watch, you know, videos that, or channels that interest them, but they don't always comment for obvious reasons. But you know, check his channel out and give him a follow, that would be great. And who do we have here with us still? And we might have a bit of a look at the creek, because I know everybody likes to look at that instead of watching me jabber away here. So we'll have a bit of a look at the creek while this coffee cools down enough that I can drink it. As yeah, it's rather hot. I didn't add any milk, I just added coffee mate, because you know, if I put too much milk it sort of cools down quick enough out here. Without that, with our current temperature here, it's a bit cooler this morning than what it was the other day. 45 degrees Fahrenheit still. And you know, I should translate that to metric for the people who use the metric system. That translates to 7.222 degrees Celsius, which is a bit cooler than the other morning when I was running a live stream. So we'll just have a bit of a look at the creek, and you know, the water's up fairly high here with all the rain that was here over the weekend, so I know everybody likes to look at that. And one of these days I must get some fishing gear and see what I can catch here and get a fishing license, but we'll have to wait until after lockdown for that, as fishing is not a permitted exercise at the moment. But having a bit of a look along the creek, and it's high water here and all fairly muddy, but then a lot of rain over the weekend. Don't see any ducks today. They're all busy breeding with it being springtime here, so I haven't seen ducks here very often for weeks. You may just see them very occasionally. So having a look in the other direction along the creek, and that bridge you see in the distance is part of the walking trail, public walking trail that runs the other side of the creek. And this creek is situated at the bottom of the garden where I'm currently living. Oh, I see a pufferfish down there. Don't know if he's going to show up in the water though. Oh, I can't sort of see him on the screen, but the water's not really very clear down there, so with all the rain that we've had, and if I had a polarizing lens cover we might be able to see him, but anyways, that is what it is. And we've been running 1 hour and 32, so I might run another 30 minutes and then get to the shops and get some coffee and some healthy food. Thank you, Jocelyn, you're so appreciated. So I'll flip this camera around, we'll go back and sit where we were sitting and see what everybody's had to say. Yeah, the sun's shining at a funny angle, so hopefully it doesn't bomb everything out here. And I know Peggy was saying I'm looking a lot thinner. Yeah, well, the other day when I was at the doctor, I had to jump on the scales, and yeah, I dropped another 9 or 10 pounds from the last time I was there a month before. So you know, keep dropping the pounds, and that should be really good. So who do we have here still with us? And oh, these shadows are a bit interesting, but anyways, never mind. And I definitely have got to get some more clothes again. These leggings are a bit large for me now. And they're actually getting a bit loose, so I've got to get some more leggings. I'll probably order some off Teespring, I think, of my own channel leggings. And as you can see, they're all very loose. But anyways, that is what it is. And of course, you know, with all the restrictions here, we can only buy clothes online. So I'm just going to be buying things from America online, as you know, it's actually no difference. And the item prices are a bit cheaper than here, but you know, of course you end up paying more in postage than here. But good quality clothing from America, when you take in the account of the postage, actually comes out at pretty much the same price as if you bought from in store here. So I'm just going to buy more off, you know. Yes, absolutely, Jocelyn, just buy them from your own clothing store, absolutely, through Teespring. And there's a couple of other channels who support me, and I'll shout out her channel as well. And she bought a t-shirt off my store lately and looks absolutely wonderful. Real Life with Michelle and Rob. So we're going to shout out Michelle and Rob's channel and show her channel some love. And of course, big appreciation for Michelle and Rob. They are so often in my live streams. They'll watch all my videos, and Michelle buying a t-shirt off my store, it's so appreciated as well. And I'll be buying, when I can, I'll be buying a t-shirt off her Teespring store and supporting her channel in that way, as she has a Teespring store as well. Real Life with Michelle and Rob, and giving their channel a big shout out. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, Arielle-Viking. Smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch their videos in full and give them plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell them that Arielle sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So we'll run Michelle and Rob's channel link and shout her out. Oh, Hal and Harry on the prairie. Hi there, Harry. Great to see you. Really wonderful to see you. And yes, you've had some very interesting videos lately. And yeah, the way things are, we've can't say too much these days, but I absolutely agree with what you have been saying there, Harry. So, real life with Michelle and Rob, running her channel link and shouting her out. And I will shout you out as well, Harry, and give your channel a big shout out. I really appreciate you coming by and watching here. Yes, I know, absolutely, Harry. Yes, the man with the cutest pigs ever, yes. So true, so true. And I love seeing Harry's pigs on his videos, and that's something I really miss is, you know, when I was little, I grew up on a farm when I was little before I went to Jakarta, Indonesia, and yeah, the people I grew up with were not very nice at all, but you know, the animals on the farm were absolutely wonderful, and that's something I do really miss is, you know, chickens and pigs and cows and sheep and goats and all that sort of thing. And, you know, I did, as a little girl, I did learn a lot about those different animals and how to take care of them. Oh, you're most welcome, Harry. And sometimes I'm a bit late on commenting, as, you know, when the alert pops up for your videos, I put them on my watch later list, and I run the watch later lists at night. I've got my television hooked up, you know, to the internet hotspot, and I watch exclusively on TV YouTube videos of everybody who I follow, and I don't watch mainstream TV. I don't even have the antenna thingy plugged into the TV. It's just totally running off the internet. So you know, I find so much more interesting and better watching on YouTube with everybody's videos and everybody's channels than what they show on television. So we will get your channel up here, Harry, and we'll give you a big shout out. So, Hal and Harry on the prairie. And I'll ask everybody who watches my live streams later, and I know so many of my viewers do watch my live streams later, to please run the chat replay and please click on the links that I share of all the wonderful channels. And I'll ask everybody, please share out Harry's channel, and we'll try and get his follower numbers up a fair bit higher than what they are. If you're not subscribed to Hal and Harry on the Prairie, please do subscribe, smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling him that Ariella sent you, and please do share out his channel amongst all your friends and family as well, and that would be so much appreciated. So I'll just run Harry's channel link and shout him out. So just getting Harry's channel shouted out and running his link. bit slow on typing things out on this thing, as you know, Arielle-Viking, Hal and Harry on the Prairie, Harry's channel, and running his channel link. Oh, you're most welcome, Harry, most welcome. And a big part of my live streams that I run, well, at least 2 times, but usually 3 times per week, is shouting out other channels. And I had so much help from, you know, other channels and my subscribers in running my playlists and helping me get the required watch hours so that I could monetize my channel. So of course I keep running these live streams, as you know, it's an opportunity for me to give back to other channels and to help out other channels, and you know, get their watch hours up hopefully, and their subscriber numbers up hopefully, and just to make everybody aware of, you know, some other wonderful channels who they may have never come across, and you know, just to give a little back and you know, to show thanks, you know, for all the wonderful channels who supported my channel. So, you know, that's a big reason why I run live streams, just to share out other channels and, you know, to show some appreciation and to show some love to others, and do something nice for others where I can. You know, I can't become members of a lot of other channels or anything like that, as the economic situation here is just so horrible that I can't do what I'd like to in that regard. So you know, shouting out others and running others' playlists and that sort of thing to help others' watch times is something that I can do and something that I do. Anyways, who do we have here with us? As I say, 1 or 2 have come on, and you know, I like to have caught up with everybody. Yes, working together will help us all get through our current, yes, I can't say that word, the storm, yes, exactly. And it looks like in this place that the government is trying to bring in passports for that hit in the arm thing. Well, I refuse, so probably they're going to put a lot more restrictions on me, as I won't be getting, I believe in my own bodily integrity, and you know, this thing that they're forcing on the people, I think is wrong, and people must make their own choice on that, whether they will or they won't, and not be forced either way. But we won't speak of that too much here, as that's another one of those touchy subjects. Well, this coffee's cooling down quickly out here, as it does. Oh yes, did you just get the one little pig in the video, or all 3? Yeah. Yeah, well, Harry does generally have quite a tribe of pigs, so I must watch again if that's a did you get some new pigs from elsewhere, or was it one of your pigs that had her own babies? I must have a look and see that again. Oh yes, that's interesting. When you went into town, that is. Oh, just the black and white one, and the other two are from yours. Oh yes, one is your son's, and the white one you're feeding for a customer. Wow. So did you get the black and white one to grow out and to crossbreed with some of your own there, Harry, or is that one going to end up in freezer camp as well? Oh, my nose is dripping out here with the slightly coolish weather, and before the rain came on Saturday morning or Friday night for all of you, it was working up to a thunderstorm, and we did have a thunderstorm, although the thunder was a fair way off, and so I couldn't sort of film it. I'd love to, if it sort of came up close enough at night, that I could film a thunderstorm, as those videos always seem to go rather well on YouTube, and they do look rather sensational. But I could only hear the thunder in the distance, and I couldn't see any lightning, so no filming there. But it was very, very warm Saturday morning when I was doing the live stream. I think it was something like about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which, you know, is unusually warm for this time of year here. So I could tell that it was going to be bringing up a storm, and it certainly did. So yeah, I must have a look just to see who's come on, and we will do another shout out, of course. And there's a young chef, very, very talented, who I'm going to shout out as well. So we'll get Eric's channel up, and we'll shout out Eric and show his channel some love. Oh yes, that's interesting, Harry. He's going to be a breeder. It's supposed to be a full-blooded Berkshire. Wow. Wow, that's interesting, yeah. But we'll get a shout out for another great channel and a very talented young chef, Eric Premchand Jagdeo. And I'll get up his channel banner and his channel link, and we'll shout him out. And Eric had a really, really, really wonderful video on immune system boosters, so please do check that video out, and I'll show you his channel banner. And he's in Jamaica, I believe, and I believe he just had his 8th birthday lately. So please do check out Eric's channel, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, watch his videos in full, and give him plenty of thumbs up. Unfortunately, as he's a younger YouTuber, his videos are not able to be commented on, or you can't smash the bell for his channel, but please do watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up, and that would be much appreciated. And we'll run Eric's channel link and give him a big shout out. So Eric's channel and running his link. You haven't named him yet. You're leaning towards Buddy Love. Oh yes, the alter ego to Eddie Murphy's character on the movie. Yes, the Nutty Professor. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's a good one. And yes, I do remember those crazy movies from Eddie Murphy, and yeah, I always got a good giggle out of watching those. And you know, a lot of interesting videos back from you know, the 90s and early 2000s, and great movies. And I much prefer the movies from back then, and even further back than what we see nowadays. And you know, movies such as those, and oh, the Police Academy movies also were very entertaining, and A Road Trip, another entertaining video. And you know, I look back in those times, and you know, it sort of saddens me how the world has become now. Those were far more innocent times, and you know, people could make a joke back in those days. Oh, absolutely, Hope for Life. Shout out to Tyler. Tomorrow is his 10th birthday. Happy birthday, Tyler. And a big thumbs up, and I'd love to be able to send you a birthday cake, Tyler. But I'm going to wish you a big happy birthday, and of course a big shout out to Tyler. So yeah, have a very happy birthday, Tyler. And only too happy to give you a big shout out there. Oh, kinda have a theme with the boars. The big red and white boar's name is Deuce Piccolo. Deuce, is that two in Spanish? Jocelyn could tell me that. Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Everything seemed simpler. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Jocelyn. He's all smiles and says thank you. Well, once again, a shout out, Tyler. Happy 10th birthday. Dos is 2. What's Deuce then? I thought Deuce was 2, but Deuce, it might be in another language, not Spanish too. I know what 2 is in Indonesian and Malay, dua. And so if you say jam dua, it's 2 o'clock. Jam meaning hour, hour 2, 2 o'clock. Yeah, I was thinking the movie, yes, but yeah, I was just wondering what Deuce, you know, where they got the name Deuce from for the movie too. But yes, Yeah, that's a good point there, Harry, because yeah, I guess you could say that's sort of his purpose, since he's going to be a breeder. Oh yes, good one, Hope, yes. Italian title derived from the Latin word for leader. Yeah, interesting. I knew it was something, and I was just thinking, what was it, and trying to think, you know, where that come from, because I remember hearing it so often, juice. And I know some people would sort of have an expression, what the deuce. So yeah, thanks for that, Jocelyn. Misty drops of rain coming, so we may have to run inside and end our live stream sooner before later. But at least I've got, I guess, a couple of hours in out here. Oh, just on 2 hours, so I think we're going to end up here pretty soon, as I'm getting rained on. So we're going to have to call it a day, and I'm going to thank everybody for coming by. I'm not going to sit up here with an umbrella. Or maybe I should, I don't know. Oh yes, Harry, Deuce has a great life. He has one job, then he just eats and sleeps, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Hope for Life, and thank you so much for the donos. That's really, really, really appreciated. So yeah, we've been running 2 hours, and I'm going to call it a day here, as I'm starting to get wet. So I'm going to have to call it a day and run inside. Everybody take care, God bless, and until next time, bye bye.